Nevermeant. Cool song. Like it a lot. Pretty simple to play, but it's got a part in the verse that is not so easy to play. It's played on a 6th string, so bear with me. It's only one part that really needs the 6th string. Otherwise, a 5 is fine. But I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you how to do it. It's not gonna sound right when I'm playing it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It's in the verses. But anyways, song obviously starts off with the guitar part. I come in. I'm playing around a minor. So it's a very simple structure. Starts off on A, the 5th fret on the 4th string. Then it goes up to the 3rd string and it goes 7, 8. Then it goes to the 8 on the 4th string. Then to 5 on the 3rd string. 7, 8, 3rd string. Then to the 8th string, or the 8th fret on the 4th string again. Slides down. So that's the pattern. Pretty simple. I do this little. So I do a little right before I go to the bass and harmonics part. So that part. So I'm just going from the 8th fret on the 4th string to the 7th fret on the 3rd string. And then I'm going back to the 4th string, 8, 7, 5. So that's the first harmonic part, and that's correct. The part that's not correct, that I'm not going to be able to play correctly on this bass, since it's not a 6th string, is when I come up to the 2nd part. So I'm going to try to fake it. I'll tell you what the numbers and the fret numbers and all that stuff, string numbers, when I'm explaining it, but I'm not going to be able to play because I don't have a 6th string. So the harmonic verse part starts off on the A again, or the 5th fret on the 4th string. The harmonics are on 7 on the 1st string and the 2nd string. 7, 7. Okay, so what's going on there is I'm coming to the 7th fret on the 3rd string, and on the 1st string and the 2nd string of a 6th string bass, I'm hitting 9 and 9. So when I play it here, I'm kind of fibbing it, and I'm going. So it doesn't sound correct, but that's how you play it. So, moving on with the part, I think we can get through the rest of the thing without the 6th string. That's just the one part. So that part, I'm going up to basically doing the same structure as what's going on in the verse, but I'm just adding all these little harmonic parts in there to make the riff sound, just get the riff a little more color on the bass. So I'm going to the 8th fret on the 3rd string, and I'm doing the harmonic on the 7th fret on the 1st string. So that one goes down to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and it's doing the harmonic on the 1st string on the 5th fret. So it's the same thing, the second half of it, but instead of starting on the 5th, the A on the 5th, I'm starting on the D, which is the 5th on the 3rd string. So that's that whole part. When we do the second time, actually I'll tell you once I get there. So that part comes up. Chorus. Chorus, I'm doing octaves. And when I'm playing the octaves, I'm playing with my thumb and my pointer finger. I'm doing them really soft at the same time. And the octave of those chords is the 3rd fret, the G, the 3rd fret on the 4th string, and the higher G on the 5th fret on the 2nd string. Go from the G to the A, which is 5 and now 7, to E, which is open, and 2. So they're all octaves. They're all the same note. So you got open 2. Then I'll come up to the 8th fret and the 10th fret for the octave there on 4 and 2. 4 string, 2nd string, sorry. Back to 3 and 5. To 1 and 3. 1 and 3. We're only dealing with the 4th and the 2nd string here. Then open it. So that leads us into the guitar solo. I do a little right before I come back into the verse. It's just 3rd string, 7, 8, 7. It's a little ramp just to just give us back in. I think Mike's doing a little fill. Guitar solo. That's when I come into that part, trying and singing on the top. I'm going back into the harmonic part. And then I go back to the normal part because that's the part where I play the kalimba. Obviously I don't do it live, but I did it on the record. Had kind of a cooler boom, 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 ba-da-ba-da. It's kind of a cool part because it sounds like it's still that same instrument playing the harmonics that's playing the kalimba, but it's obviously it's not. So in the recording, I just go back to that again for the second half of the verse, while in the recording I'm playing the kalimba or the thumb piano, whatever you want to call it. Then we go back to the chorus again. Same thing. Octaves, thumb, pointer finger, 3rd fret, 5th fret on 4th string and 2nd string. Up to the 5th and 7. Open and 2. Coming down from 8 and 10. Do it twice this time now. Do the same thing twice. This time we go up 5 and then to 7, 7, 9. But I think what I do is I also hit all 3 of them with the low B, this is the 5th string. On a 6th string, it'd be obviously the 6th string. I do apologize to those who are playing this song with the 6th string, and I keep on saying 4th and 5th. Hopefully you can translate it. If not, let me know. I'll do it again, or I'll try to get a 6th string. It'll be a lot easier to do it. So, do all those 3s. Up to the 8, 8, 10 again. Back to 3, back to 1, back to open. So that's right before it goes into the muted trumpet solo. Just 7, 8, 7, 8. It's actually like a little hammer on. 7, 8, hammer on, down to 7. 7, 8, hammer on, down to 7. Oh, it's only one hammer on, sorry. Doing the same thing through the whole song, except I add. So I just do a little walk. in that little A minor scale thing. So, same thing. 8, 7 on the 3rd string. 8, 7, 8 on the 4th string. 7. That's all I'm doing. With a little hammer on. We don't pick the hammer on. We okay. Let's see. Where are we at now? First time. Second time, I just play it straight. Third time, do the little run again. So I'm stopping on the 7th fret on the 4th string, and then that's a da-da, and then we're into that. Nevermeant, nevermeant. So that part is 5th fret, 4th string. Then to the 3rd fret on the 3rd string. Down to the 3rd fret on the 4th string. To the 4th of the 4th string. String 5, 3, 1, open or 0, and then land on D on the 3rd string, which is the 5th fret. Same as the chorus, 3rd, 5th fret, octaves. Play with these fingers. Up to 5, open, and I sit there for the rest of the song, and that's it. Pretty simple, straightforward song. Like I said, if you have any problems with the 6th string conversion, it should be played on a 6th string. You can get away with not playing it on 6 strings, just that the harmonic parts are not going to sound as well as they would if you had a 6th string. Any more questions about it? You want me to redo it on a 6th string? I'll see if I can get a hold of one. My 6th strings are in California. I do these setups in Boston, so this is the only bass I actually have here that I work with, write with, whatever. So anyways, give me an email at tyzamoramusic@gmail.com if you have any questions or you want me to do that. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next song.